spiders. Gonna get the spiders. Nice to see everybody. Welcome in. Come on in. Let's have a chat. Let's talk about what we're about to do. Welcome in. Welcome in. Nice to see you. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. I'm about to make a sensory bin for toddlers, and I am a daycare provider on my regular daily job. And I do a lot of sensory bins, especially seasonal sensory bins, right? So we're almost into fall, and it's almost Halloween, it's almost fall, and it's time to get it going with the sensory bins, right? Again, I want to show you guys this thing right here. On the thing is like sensory sand, but with a twist. It is a Pluffle, Playfoam Pluffle. It is mesmerizing. It is soft. It is absolutely amazing. If you want your child to experience a whole range of sensory experiences, guess what? Get Fluffle. Pluffle. It's a tongue twister. So I got me this pack because this is actually very fallish, very Halloweenish, you know. It has these different colors. It has blue, orange, black, and red. And these are Halloweenish colors, right? So that's why I got this particular set. This is by Educational Insights. It is $30 for these four containers. So what do I need for my sensory bin today? This is a major product that is going to make my sensory bin pop. You know, it's going to make it pop. Okay. All right. Again, I do have some spiders because this is the season that we're talking about spiders. We're talking about orangey stuff, jack-o'-lanterns, pumpkins, you know, pine cones, you know, all of the good stuff that we can find in fall. I also have spoon. This is the lemon squeezer, measuring spoons, whatever you like, cups, you know, all kinds of stuff that the kids can actually use to move these this pluffle from one section of the room to the other. Again, let me tell you something. This very easy to clean. You're not going to have a single problem cleaning it up at all. Just get you a broom and a brush or a vacuum cleaner, and it's very easy to clean. Isn't that what we are all looking for? Clean sensory play, you know? It's messy, but easy to clean, you know? Okay, let me tell you something about this container right here. Now, this container you're seeing, one day somebody decided to get us a box of wine. And I was like, man, I could use this container for something someday. And I think that was like Christmas last year. And I saved it. And it's just a box. It's just a box. But it's very solid. And it is black. And black is a Halloween color, right? And fall as well. So it's a Halloween stroke fall color. And that's what we're working towards. We're working towards making something that's going to look like fall or Halloween, right? So what am I going to do first? Remember, Pluffle is $30 for these four. And you get free shipping. This is the season to get these right here. It's $30 and you get free shipping. These will also work well with Thanksgiving. These will also work well with Christmas. And I'm talking about sensory bins here, right? Okay, so I'm going to start by pouring here. Okay, do you see what moves? Moves. You know, you see that? It moves. I mean, this is just amazing sensory experiences for the kids. It moves. Every time you touch it, it moves. Okay, so I put the red pluffle in here. Now I'm gonna put the black pluffle, and it doesn't matter how you do it, whatever sequence you want to take, it doesn't matter. And if not, because I'm doing a live stream, my kids help me make my sensory beans. They make it themselves, right? But I wanted to do a live stream, and I don't show my kids on live. So here we go. We can put that together, right? See that? See how it's moving? See how it's moving? Even for me, I'm grown up. I love Pluffle. I love it. Okay, now we have black and orange. Black and red, sorry. Now I'm gonna put orange in here. Woo-hoo. You see how it slides off the container? It's not trying to stick to it. It slides off, right? And I'm just gonna move it around. You see how it's moving? Guys, you can create an entire live stream with Pluffle. You know how they do those ASMR kind of live streams? You can do that with this. You can just create a Pluffle ASMR, and you will have a bunch of people on your live streams because people like sensory stuff, Okay, let me stop talking. Let's add the blue one. And if you like, this is when you want to stop if you like, but I like my sensory being full. Okay, so here we go. I'm just gonna mix it all together. That's all I'm just gonna do. So we are bombarded with all kinds of colors, and they are moving. Every time I touch it, they move. I'm going to do another video where I put this out for the kids to play with. I'm not going to show their faces. I'll probably just show their hands, and you can actually hear them talk, and I can already see and hear the excitement in their voices. Remember, Pluffle is in the shopping cart for $30, and you get free shipping. $30 and you get free shipping. Another amazing thing about this sensory sound is that sometimes when we make sensory beans, we cannot keep it for a while. Like, it gets moldy, it has ants. And the last time I made a sensory bean, there were ants in it. Within a week, there were ants. It was just looking crazy. I had to dump it out, right? This thing is made to last. It is made to last, and it reacts to your touch. Every time you touch it, it moves. Every time you touch it, it moves. See that? Okay, so I'm just going to spread it out nicely. Okay, so because it's fall, we know what we get when it's fall. We have a lot of pine cones and acorns. So I'm going to put a couple of these in here, because it's fall almost around the corner. And these are like amazing textures as well. So the kids are feeling they're feeling hard, they're feeling soft, they're feeling loose, they're feeling all kinds of sensory experiences here. And I do have some acorns as well, and I'm just gonna put the acorns in here, because this sensory bean is all about fall and Halloween, right? So you could put more, but I'm just gonna leave that right there. And I'm gonna get the spiders. Spiders of all kinds, spiders of all kinds. There are mini spiders like so. Guys, I got all of these from the Dollar Tree, all of them. And I just use them, I reuse them, I use and reuse and use and reuse. That's what I do, I got this from the Dollar Tree. And just very affordable stuff that I'm doing here. This is not like expensive stuff. And the thing with Pluffle is that you can use and use and reuse all over again. Guys, a sensory bean is an amazing experience for children. They learn all kinds of textures. They are having conversations. So they are talking about the animals or plants or textures or colors. They are learning all kinds of stuff. Again, they are moving the items from one place to the other. So they are strengthening their motor skills, right? They are using their brains to imagine and talk about all kinds of scenarios. Sensory beings are absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Even for grown-ups, I'm a grown-up and I get excited about sensory being. So these are all kinds of spiders here, and I'm just gonna lay them down because I'm making what? I'm making a sensory bean for fall and Halloween, right? Okay, guess what? I'm going to move away from all of these right here. I'm going to come here. I do have some jack-o'-lanterns. Guys, all of these are from the Dollar Tree. And I'm just going to put the jack-o'-lanterns in here. And I'm going to put a little more, some more in here, jack-o'-lanterns. And there we go. There we go. And we have an amazing sensory bean. So the kids are talking about colors. They are talking about the season. I have different leaves. I don't have them here. I'm going to add them before the kids eventually play with these. So there are different fall leaves and they are fake leaves, right? And I'm just going to add it so they can have a touch of those as well. Also, another thing you can do when you make sensory beans, you can actually have the kids go outside and pick out the materials that is going to make up the sensory bean. So there are pine trees everywhere around here, There are dry leaves and sticks and all kinds of stuff that will remind you of fall as soon as you look at it. So you see what I'm talking about? So now the sensory bean is done, except that I'm going to add some leaves before the kids actually get to play with them. Now, you can put spoons of all kinds in here. This is a lemon squeezer, and the kids can just put some of these in there and they can squeeze. This is just a wooden spoon right here, and they can just use that. This is just a serving spoon, and it's in there, and it's complete. So the kids are moving Pluffle from one place to the other. If you have cups, they can have cups in here. So they have the opportunity to put them in cups. When they are done playing, the best part is that this is so easy to clean. It is ridiculous. So easy to clean. It's not difficult at all. And also, this will last you a long time as a sensory bean. This will last a long time. It's not going to get it's not going to get moldy and wet and crazy looking, because Pluffle is made to last. It is made to last. So, have you made a sensory bean before? Like, how old are your kids? What do you think about sensory beans? Do you think they are necessary? I think they are magic. The kids are learning, but they are having fun. They don't even know they are learning. For instance, let me tell you something. They can do arithmetic. They can count the jack-o'-lanterns. They can subtract them. They can multiply them. They can, as they are moving them from one place to another, they are using their motor skills, which is fine motor skills, which is their finger muscles that they're going to need to write someday, or buckle up their shoes, or zip up their coats. Those muscles they are using right now, they are learning to use them for bigger stuff, right? They can move with their legs from one place to the next, which is gross motor skill. And that is very important. As the kids are developing, they need all of these, right? They can smell any one of these items. They can touch any one of these items. They can talk about, is it soft? Is it hard? Is it wet? Is it dry? They are learning all kinds of vocabulary. And it's just amazing what kids can learn when when they experience sensory play, all kinds of sensory play. And sensory play do not or does not necessarily have to be in a box like this or in a bin like that. Sensory play can just be outside. They're going outdoors, they're exploring, they're touching sand. They go to the beach, they're exploring, they're touching sand, they're moving sand from one place to another. They are dumping and feeling. And I just talked about that on my channel this week. Dumping is an amazing skill that children need. I mean, adults are like, oh my goodness, do I have to clean that up? It's too much of a mess, But the kids are having a blast because dumping is an amazing opportunity for the children to learn, to clean up, for them to learn all kinds of sensory to be exposed to all kinds of sensory experiences, and also like just a bunch of stuff, imaginative play. And my son is gonna be 3 in September. He'll be 3. It's already September, so I'm just gonna say he's already 3. He loves to cook. He loves to cook, and that's what we encourage him to do. I don't, I'm not. I do not try to restrict him. Sometimes we make eggs, or sometimes I let him cut cucumbers and, all kinds of stuff because he loves to cook. If he was home, I won't be able to do this live stream the way I'm doing it very calmly because he will want to come here and pretend he's making spaghetti or noodles and, when I make a sensory bean, I walk away. I just walk away. I listen. And I talk, I interject occasionally, but I walk away. I let the kids explore. I want to hear how they're talking, what they're saying, how they're exploring the sensory bean. So this is absolutely amazing. And this, again, is sensory bean for fall or Halloween. And I use this as the base. I use Playfoam Pluffle as the base. It is right now in the shopping cart for $30 and you get free shipping. Look at that. I love that they wrote that here. It says choking hazard, small parts, not for children under 3 years old. Okay. Now I'm going to also say this. Some 3 years old, some 5-year-olds, this may not be appropriate for them, because when you create learning experiences for children, you have to create learning experiences for that specific child. Some 13-year-olds have the developmental ability of a 6-month-old. It depends on the child. Every child is unique and different. So it's left to you to know what children and what ages can actually participate in an activity like this. There are still kids that want to still put stuff in their mouth. They still have that oral sensory stage that they are in. And every time they see something that's appealing and with colorful designs, they want to eat it, right? So you are the person who is around that child on a daily basis. You will know if this is appropriate for that child or not. But overall, this is an amazing learning experience for your children and your nieces, your nephews. And I love that. Remember, I always say this. I love how this is a gender fluid activity. I'm not saying it's for boys. I'm not saying it's for girls. I'm saying it's for children. It's for children. And every single child who experiences something like this is going to experience wonder and amazingness and awesomeness and amazingness, all the good stuff, you know. So yeah, go ahead and click the shopping cart. This is in the shopping cart. It is called Pluffle, and as soon as you touch it, it just says, "Get up, me. I don't like you touching me." It moves. It reacts to touch, you know. It moves, and it moves, and it moves. And I use I use four bottles or four containers, and this is how it comes. This particular set, they come in different sets and different colors. This particular set came in blue, red, orange, and black, and that's all I needed for my Halloween fall sensory bean. I do follow back. I think I have a couple of more follows to go. So please follow me. I will follow you back. Also, I talk about daycare stuff. I have TikTok shop as well, and I just did a live stream, and I have all kinds of stuff on my showcase. I work with kids from 1 through 12. That's the age group I'm licensed to work with. Also have other services like mentorship, coaching. You know, I do a bunch of other stuff. So you can I just wanted to come back and make this sensory bean and advertise this product. I love it. My kids will go bonkers. They will go gaga for this bean, and I do not restrict them. If they like, they make a mess. It's okay. I don't worry about messes. When you work with kids, if you worry about messes, you're gonna go crazy. You go cray cray because they are always making messes. So through the years, I've learned to just tune that part of my brain away that's saying, "Oh, this is such a mess. I don't care for messes." They can make a mess within that time they're playing. After playing, I go and I clean. I take my time and I clean. So yeah. So check it out. Thank you so much. Ellie, I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody else who came to look at this amazing bean that we just created. Excuse me. And if you're not ready to buy now, you can always check my showcase. This is called Pluffle. It's called Playfoam Pluffle. The mesmerizing, feel good, fluffy stuff. Flip it and watch it fall. Never dries out. This is what I used, right? For the sensory bean, and the kids are going to love it. I'm going to put this away for now, and I'm going to get dinner. I'm hungry. But thank you. I appreciate you guys. Again, I'm leaving, and I'm just gonna say, love yourself first. Love yourself. Hug yourself. Treat yourself to something good. um Pamper yourself, spoil yourself, because the more you love yourself, the more love you have to give to others. That's it. I'm not talking about religion, not talking about beliefs. This is nature. It's what happens to you. If you love yourself first, you're going to have enough love for other people. People who do bad stuff to people, they hate themselves. They don't love themselves. If you love yourself first, you're going to love other people. And unfortunately, if you hate yourself first, you're going to hate other people. So we always want to grow in love. We always want to wobble and swim and enjoy love, because the more we love ourselves, the more we're going to love others. So thank you all, guys. I love you. Thank you so much. I'm gonna be logging off now. Bye, guys.